All right.
It's not,
It
because
is.
he comes in and he says no. He's like, you don't have to go to prison. He's like,
Right.
I'll go to prison for you. I know. All the time.
Think it through. Think it through. Think it through. Think it through. Okay. Let me ask you a question. Okay. If you don't accept Jesus, can you go to heaven?
No.
Okay. So let me ask you a scenario, right?
Okay.
And so there's a girl who doesn't believe in Jesus. Let's say she's Hindu, right? 14, 15, 18-year-old girl.
Okay.
And a man, a Christian man, rapes and murders her. Rapes her, cuts her up, cuts her throat, but he believes in Jesus. Who goes to heaven?
If she doesn't believe in
She does not believe in Jesus.
If she has not received
Yes.
or trusted or believed the fact that
She does
Christ
not believe
is
in
her
Jesus. She's Hindu.
sins,
Yeah.
then she is eternally separated from
So
God.
she's going to go to hell, and he, the murderer, rapist, is going to go to heaven. You guys, I can't believe you're telling me this. I cannot believe you're saying this, and I'm really sad. You're saying a rapist murderer is going to go to heaven, and the poor innocent girl that got raped and murdered is going to be separated from heaven and go to hell?
She doesn't know the Lord, yes.
That is. You can't believe that.
Well, they're both gonna stand before God, and He's gonna be the fair and loving judge.
The massacrist, rapist, murderer who raped a little girl and murdered her is going to go to heaven, and the poor innocent girl is going to go to hell?
As I've been saying from the...
Come on, you believe that? Really?
As I've been saying from
Can I ask her? Do you really believe that?
When you
Just tell me, do you really believe that? I just want to hear if you really believe that. I would think as a human being you wouldn't believe that, let alone a person who believes in God. Do you really believe that?
Look at the ratings.
Just tell me yes or no. Do you believe that? Yes?
See, what you're doing
That
right
is
now.
so sad.
No.
I'm really sad. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm
know
really,
that you're
like, my
sad,
heart is
But
saddened
what
by
you're
hearing
doing
two.
right now is you're trying to make a show of.
I'm not. I'm really not. I really wanted to know this answer, and I tell you from my heart, I was hoping you would give me the other answer. You would say no,
Okay,
that's
let
not
me
just.
ask you something. If Allah deceived the Jews and
He didn't deceive the Jews.
No,
We
no,
already
let me
went through
finish,
this.
Let
Go
me
ahead.
finish. If Allah deceived the Jews and made them think that they were killing Jesus on the cross, Allah did that. He deceived the Jews. How do you know that He's not deceiving you with the Quran?
Excellent. See, now because you couldn't answer, you're switching back to
wait,
something that. Can I finish?
actually had an
She asked me a question. Should I answer, or should I go to her? Like,
No, answer me.
Should I answer her, or should I go to you?
Please.
Okay.
I want to know.
Sure, let me tell you. Allah didn't deceive the Jews. I already explained that to you, just as the example I gave to you, that if He comes and you're killing me, and He saves me and puts somebody who would betraying me, a murderer, in my place, that's not a deception.
And He makes me believe that it was you.
You may misconceive that it's me, but Allah didn't do some magic on them. This is your misconception. You can look to the Quran and Hadith and bring me evidence to the contrary, right? So this is a misconception that you have about deception. I've already answered it, and the only reason you're going to it now is because you know this conversation took you to a place where you're not comfortable.
Only because I
Go
know
ahead.
that you're making a show of this.
I'm really not.
Because we're
I'm
on
really
film
honest.
and you're trying to make
Who
it look
cares
like
about the
we're
film?
going on
If we were off the film, would you give me a different answer?
No.
So then it's not a show, it's your
But
answer.
whenever you're
ahead.
asking leading questions,
It's not a leading question, it's
Yes,
an
you
honest
are.
question. I really wanted an honest answer. And you told me that a murderous rapist who will go to heaven, and the poor girl who's murdered and raped an innocent child is going to go to hell. Just blows my mind.
Yes.
If you know what, turn the camera off. I don't even care about the camera. I'm just telling you.
let me ask some about
Go ahead.
Muslim.
I thought she wanted to ask something.
Well, can I ask about Islam?
Huh?
Can I ask about Islam?
Yeah, can I answer? Sure. So, from the get-go, I've told you that sin has more to do, like, it doesn't just have to do with your actions. It is the very fact that your flesh is now corrupt.
So
And
that
that is
rapist,
also what Christ had to save you from.
so that rapist didn't sin,
The rapist did sin,
and he murdered an innocent person,
and he did the wrong
and he
thing.
raped her, and he's going to heaven. And that poor innocent girl is going to hell.
So what it has
You
to
believe
do
that?
with, from the beginning, what I said was that Christ came to atone for those
For rapists
sins.
and murderers.
He did, yes. He
And the
came-
innocent go to hell if they don't believe in Jesus.
If they don't believe in Jesus,
That's-
they're not innocent.
I'm sorry.
If they don't
It's a
believe in
crime
Jesus,
not to
then
believe
they're
in Jesus?
innocent. It's not that it's a crime to believe in Jesus. It's just based on what the scripture says. And I know that
I appreciate your time. Thank you.
I understand that that doesn't necessarily sound
To be-
like justice to you.
It doesn't. Or to
And I
you.
know that you don't like these answers, but
I
I,
don't.
have done my best to be completely honest with you.
I appreciate your honesty, but I'm being very honest with you. I don't feel angry. I feel sad. that two young women, intelligent, who I would hope are moral human beings, are standing in front of me telling me that an innocent young girl raped and murdered will go to hell, and the rapist and murderer will go to heaven. Like that,
She doesn't know the Lord, so that's another reason.
That's shocking.
That's another reason that we're here, man. Is like if we really believe that innocent people are going
Then we can
to
go and
eternal-
rape and murder and go to heaven.
No.
Thank you.
If we believe that people are actually going to be eternally separated from God, then yeah, we're gonna go around. We're gonna be telling people how to be with God.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
and if you actually have the Lord, which that man obviously is not living his life in a way that.
But that doesn't
says
matter
that he
because
has
Jesus
the
paid for all
Lord.
his sins anyway.
Well,
Right?
if
Right?
he actually knows the Lord, most likely wouldn't be conducting himself that way.
I think
Christ
there are
actually
plenty of
says
Christians that rape and murder and priests that molest kids and stuff. So I mean,
There are definitely
yeah.
a lot of
pastors
people,
Christian as
there
well.
are definitely a lot of people that claim to be Christians that do those things, but you
Yeah.
don't know for sure if they're
I
saved
don't.
or not.
I don't.
I don't know.
I
if
can
they're
only go
saved
by
for
what they
sure
say,
or not.
right? Who knows what's in
Ultimately,
their
we're
heart?
not the judge.
We're not. Yeah.
So we have
I
to
appreciate your
trust
time. Thank you so much. Look up the verses. Come back. We're here every Sunday.
Thank you.
And we'll continue to have a civil conversation.
We actually won't be back in town, but if you would like to continue this conversation, we're actually here with an organization.
Sure. Sure,
Have a
please.
conversation?
Ahmad, can you take the contact information? Are you going to come back to me about the deceiving spirit verse then, or no?
That's what I'm saying. We're actually.
Maybe I don't know what
No.
what y'all's.
We'll give you the OMF email
Basis.
address, and then you can
Cool.
email them.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you
actually
so
really
much.
like that.
Actually, that would be good if we could get the email address.
Sure.
Let's just make it up here.
Excellent. Ahmad,
Yeah.
can you get their info and then send them an email from the OMF email?
OMF.
Do you guys have like cards or something?
We don't. We'll get some cards soon, but
Can you just write down the email?
sure.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Can you just tell me the email? I'll write it down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually really curious about like some of what y'all believe because I know that we were just talking about like
So here, take a book.
the well, I have the Quran at home, which I'm
No.
sure has all the truth that I need.
That's a good good way to put it. So
that,
yeah,
the
that you need.
Islam believes.
If you want a book, brief.
I'm good.
No? All right,
but
thank you.
It's still
Okay, my email.
interesting to
All
me.
right, so read the Quran, and if you're confused about a verse, but I would again suggest you do it with an open heart, looking for the truth. But I can't force guidance. I
I
can
just
only.
want to understand exactly what y'all believe because we were just talking about the Bible and
Sure.
what a lot of people have issues with regarding it. But I know that there are still things that people don't agree with Islam too, and there's a
Sure.
lot of controversial things that.
So I mean, we're talking about core belief concepts that, as we're talking about, then I can give you that in a
I'm
5-minute.
talking about like whenever, like what justifies a jihad,
Excellent, good question.
or what justifies, killing a family member because that's allowed. Supposedly.
Who said that's allowed
It's
in the Quran?
well, it's how you can like. I know someone who has a family who they killed their child. They killed their
Wow.
daughter because she decided to leave Islam.
Really?
Yeah.
But is that in Islam that a parent just kills their children?
No one was punished.
Where was this?
No one was punished.
Where
because
was
it
this?
was, so it was my.
It's your friend, so you know what country it's from. Right?
Yeah. So her family was in Jordan, I think.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It was a while ago.
So in Jordan, I was in Jordan, in Amman.
Yeah.
There are Jordanian Christians
Yeah.
that if their children become Muslim, they kill them, right? But is that a part of Christianity? Yeah. So then you have to separate between people's actions and the religion, right?
Okay.
Islam's core beliefs are we believe in one creator, one Allah, right? That one creator is not a man, it's not a woman, it's not a child, it's not a monkey, it's that one great creator that created the whole universe and what's more than the universe and whatever else is out there, right? That one creator created us with love and mercy for us. He sent guidance to us. Those were prophets, from Adam to Noah to Abraham and Moses and Jesus and Muhammad. Peace and blessings be on all of them. We love them all. We equally believe in all of them. Every Muslim here loves Jesus. Every Muslim here loves Moses. Yes. And none of us will ever make fun of Jesus. None of us will make fun of Moses. None of us make cartoons or anything hurtful because we love them as being the true prophets and examples sent to us by God.
Yeah.
That God can do whatever He likes. He can make Adam and Eve without a father or mother. And that doesn't mean they're physical children of God, but they are creations of God. And he made Jesus without a father as a miracle. And we believe that. We believe Virgin Mary, we believe that she was innocent, unlike the Jews who would make accusations against her. We don't. We love Mary. We don't worship her, but we love her. We love Jesus. We don't worship him either, but we believe in him. We believe that true message that he was not a physical son of God. You could say son in a term of endearment, like we find in the Bible, other people being called sons as well. I'm sure you're aware of it. So you could say maybe in term of endearment, but physically God has no children. And that one loving, great God judges each one of us on our deeds. So your belief, I'm sorry?
I said that's unfortunate.
Well, I think it's fortunate because that God is so merciful that even if you sin, but you repent, he can wipe away your sin without killing himself or his son or anybody else. I think that's fortunate. I think that's just and merciful. So that is Islam for you. Think about it.
Thanks for laying
Keep in
it out
touch.
for us. And thanks for
Thank you.
having our conversation.
You have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Thank you.